braids. We have boho braids. First time ever. First time ever with boho braids. Let me tell you about my past 2 weeks. I went to New York, which was great. Guess what else I got from New York? COVID. Yep, I got COVID for the first time in my life. So I have been MIA. I have not been in the gym for 2 weeks. Today was my first day back to the gym. But anyway, it's time for me to wrap my hair up at night, and I wanted to show you guys what I do with my boho braids. A lot of people talk about the curly pieces. They get kind of like matted and just nasty looking. So how I preserve mine, these are about, when did I get my hair done? I think 3 weeks now, right? So that's not that long. The roots still look really good. They still nice and, you know, whatever. But I just really try to preserve my curls so that they don't get nasty looking. Because what you can do, if it does get this way and if you can't fix it no more, you can just cut the curly pieces out. I don't know if y'all know that, but you can. You can just literally cut the curly pieces out and then you got a whole new hairstyle. You just got your regular braids in. So this color is, what's this color? You know what, never mind. Don't worry about it. It's blonde. That's all I know. I think it's like 631, 632, something like that. I don't know. I wanted to go blonde. My natural hair color is dark, as y'all already know. But I wanted a light hair color while I was in New York. So these are, I think the length is like 22 inches, something like that. It's like touching the top of my butt. So when I went, right, I did like a, you know, I washed my hair at night and then I did the blow dry. But I blew dry my hair out on cool because y'all know I don't do heat. But when I went to the salon, she put heat in my hair. Anyway, when I tell y'all, I was crying because I was like, oh, my curl's gonna mess up. Like, I freaked out. I called my mom and everything. I was like, Mom, am I gonna get heat damage? Now, mind you, this is the first time I've had heat in my hair since, what, 2018, something like that. So I know I'm being overly dramatic, but I don't care because I'm just really worried about my curls popping back after I take these braids out. But anyway, I told her when I got to the salon, I was like, listen, I don't want them too long. Maybe a little bit underneath my boobs. So she was like, all right, bet. She quoted me my price. And then she proceeds to then blow dry my hair out. And I was like, oh, I already washed my hair. I did the blow dry last night. I sectioned it into 4 sections for her. It wasn't enough. She wanted to blow dry it straighter. So I was just like, okay. So I just sat there and I did it because, like, it is what it is. She was like, oh, no. She was like, hold on. She was like, you can't get right underneath the boob. She was like, your hair's too long for that. Stop. Why you gotta say that? So because of that, I had to get them longer because she was like, girl, your hair is too long to just get like right there. So of course we love to hear that. I didn't know how long my hair really was because I never wear my hair straight. So it is what it is. But anyway, enough talking. Let's show you real quick because I want to wash my face and I want to go back and finish watching Sisters. I know I'm late to the party, but the show was actually getting good now. Like, I be really wanting to watch it. Real time, the show was in like season 9. I'm finally up to season 7. It was a little like corny in the beginning, but we're getting there. We're getting there. We like it. But anyway, with the COVID, right? So I was only in New York for a week, and you know, I was feeling great. Like, I was home. I was loving it. Had a good time. Got to catch up with some people. You know what I'm saying? Go to some of my favorite places. Eat some of my favorite food. It was excellent. And then, like, on the 3rd day, I think we was walking in the village, and it was probably like 1 o'clock in the morning. I think we had just came from like a bar, getting some drinks and something to eat. And what am I looking for? Oh, my hair blows. And like my whole body started feeling tingly, like, right? And I'm not talking about the good tingle. I'm talking about like, what the hell is going on type, like head to toe. Just like, matter of fact, let me take that back. It didn't feel tingly. It felt chafed. I'm sorry. I didn't even say hi. Hi guys, welcome back. We here. You know what it is. Newbies, oldies, we love you all. Anyway, body was chafed, right? I don't know how to describe a chafed feeling if you've never had one, but it just, I don't know. It's like your skin is overly sensitive, right? So it was head to toe. Head to toe. Now, your girl was looking nice. Had on a nice little one-piece romper. Well, I call them stripper shoes because they're clear shoes and they got the long stiletto here, but whatever. They're all stripper shoes, but they're real nice. So I'm wearing those, you know what I'm saying? And we rocking out and everything. And I'm just like, why does my body feel like this? Definitely didn't put 2 and 2 together because, as I told you, I never had COVID before. Never. Like, since COVID been here, Stars never had it, so I didn't know what to compare it to. So I'm just chucking it up to, like, I don't know, like nothing, like just whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, my body feels away. I don't know, maybe I'm tired. Like, I just didn't think, like, this is what it could possibly be. You see what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't on that wavelength. So, the next day, woke up, throat was kind of scratchy, right? It was kind of scratchy. And I was like, okay, maybe because I'm sleeping with the AC on or sleeping with the fan on, or I don't know, when I was in the airport. Like, you know what I'm saying? Again, thinking regular stuff. See, I didn't curse. Regular stuff. Wasn't thinking COVID. Girl definitely had it. So I got home, I think Friday evening. And I was like, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and get my COVID test. And I'm gonna take it because I know it's coming back negative. Because I know it's coming back negative. Because I know we don't have COVID, right? Wrong. Freaking wrong. I got one of those little, those little tests from Walgreens. And it comes 2 in a pack. When I tell you, I'm talking soon as the droplets hit it. Red line, dark red line, dark, like it looks like a pregnancy test. I still got it in my car, matter of fact. It looks just like a pregnancy test, and it was like a twofer. So on one side, it tests for flu A and B if you had that, and then on the right side, it tests if you had COVID. So the flu side did not light up. So I was like, all right, bet, whatever. COVID immediately. I'm talking immediately. And it was such a dark line. Like there were, in case you was wondering, you don't gotta wonder. It was COVID. So, you know me, I'm just like, I'm taking screenshots and I'm sending it to everybody, sending it to my mom, sending it to like, you know what I'm saying, my friends and everything. It was like, damn. Like, I was like, yes, New York did me dirty. New York did me so dirty. Like how I go back home and catch COVID, but it's probably my fault for leaving in the first place. So I was like, all right, here we go. So, I kind of sort of stayed quarantined in my bedroom, but not really. But I mean, I work from home. And it's just, you know, Aaliyah was here and stuff. So I tried to stay away from her. I definitely had the mask on and stuff. I wasn't cooking. And towards the tail end when I was cooking, I made sure I had my mask on so I wasn't breathing on the food and everything like that. So I tested the first time Friday. Dumb positive immediately right away. Like an idiot. I was like, oh, okay, let me just do a little home care, whatever. I tested again on Sunday thinking that, yo, it's going to be done. No, it was still the same red dark line immediately. So I was like, all right, let's just leave it alone. Don't worry about my underarms. Mind your business. They're getting done when they get done, okay? So Aaliyah decides she wants to take the Febreze, and my girl came at me and just shot at me like a gangster. Like she had a gun in her hand, but she's shooting Febreze at me. I'm like, baby, Febreze ain't gonna do nothing but make me smell good. It smell better. Let me rephrase that. Like it was just, she was just playing, obviously. You know, I had like the sterilization stuff going on in the house, all the sprays. I bought like mad antibacterial wipes and everything that I touched. Like I'm talking everything, handles. As soon as I finished it, faucets, whatever the case. Wiping it down, because she's never been vaccinated, so I didn't want to give it to her. She seems to be okay, knock on wood, like everything is everything. Then I also researched that you can give it to animals. Y'all know I got 2 cats, Rocky and Sim. So I was like, damn, I can't even cuddle them because it said you need to stay away from them as well. So I was like, okay, here we go. Is this food on my face? No. So, you know, long story short, whatever. So I did have a fever. I think my fever was like 101, 102. And funny thing, my son was also sick around the same time I was, or like maybe a week before me when I was in New York. He was supposed to come and see me, but he told me he couldn't. He was like, because he had a fever. And I was like, oh, I'm in New York anyway, so it's all good. But I don't think he had COVID. I think he just, you know, we both work in the same hospital. So I think he just, all that's in here is water, just so you know. This is just putting water, because you want to wet up the hair first. We don't want to drench it, we just want to wet it up. And then sidebar, the curls still look kind of good because I just recently did them like 2 days ago. I don't do this every single night. I do tie them up every single night. I do put, oh, that's what I'm missing. I do put the water and this leave-in conditioner. Now this is the one that I'm using. You can use whatever leave-in conditioner you want to use, but the 2 things you need is water and leave-in conditioner, right? That makes it soft. Most people, I'm gonna get back to my story. Most people want the boho hair, they use human hair. Star's not paying how much it costs to get the human boho hair. The human hair was like $40, $50, $60 just for the curly pieces. We're not talking about, you bugging. No. So I have synthetic hair. My boho hair is all synthetic. This was like $9.99 at my local beauty supply store. So shout out to them. This is exactly what we did. So anyway, I got a little bit of water. So yeah, he was like, I can't come through because I got a fever. I was like, bet, I'm in New York. It's okay. Da 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 da. So, you know, so just quarantine, whatever, stayed in the house, didn't go anywhere. Was super thankful that I'm already a remote worker, so I didn't have to take no time off. You see what I'm doing, right? I'm just going over, we're doing the praying hands method, and you want to also go through with your fingers, right? Go through with your fingers. You can take a brush. You can. Now, people say that you can only do this for the human boho hair, but as you see, Star's been doing it with the synthetic hair, and that's why I said in the brush, right? But be careful, okay? The boho is not braided to your scalp. It's braided within the braids. It's intertwined. So if you go like this and you pull it, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna pull that curl out. Star learned that the hard way. Don't be like Star. Because I was like, oh, I can just brush it. No, you can't. No, you can't. Came straight out. One whole piece. Swift motion. Period. Done. I was like, oh, okay, now I know. So now when I brush it, I hold it, right? And I brush it like how I brush my natural hair. Very gently, very mindful, very demure. We don't pull from the root because bang, it's gonna come right out and then you're not gonna have any more curls. Now, if you know how to crochet, you can put the curls back in yourself. That's above my pay grade, so I don't worry about all of that. I don't do all of that, okay? So I don't need to brush them right now because they don't look crazy. So we got the leave-in conditioner in. And then from here, you can do one of two things. You can twist the braid or you can braid it, like 3 plaits. Doesn't really matter. Does not matter. If you braid it, you're going to have a more crinkly look. If you twist it, you're going to have a little less. You're going to have a little wave. It doesn't really matter. Just braid it up. I don't care what you do. Braid it up and put a bonnet on it. And go to bed. That's what you do. So, like I said, was staying in the house, was working. It is what it is. Dying, fighting for my life. Fever probably went away in like maybe 2 days. I had the scratchy throat. I had the aches. I definitely had the aches. The chafing went away, let's say 2 days after I first tested, right? So I wasn't chafed no more, but my body was mad achy, like the back of my head, and just, I felt like I had been beat up in the gym, right? That's exactly what I felt like. Coughing. Oh my God, I've coughed so much. Sneezed only a little bit, no runny nose. My eyes were hurting. Like, my eyes were hurting. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, it was hurting. So I was like, okay, I don't like none of this, no parts of this. So your girl don't want it. So we're just gonna twist today. We don't need to plait it. So yeah, so that was Sunday, right? Yeah, that was 2 days after I first tested. And then, what's today? Today is Tuesday. I think I retested again maybe 3 or 4 days ago. I think I did that, and I did a quick little video because I just sent it to like my mom and my friends, and I was negative. I double checked it to make sure I ain't seen no faint line, nothing like that. I had Aaliyah check it, same thing. I was negative. When I tell y'all I was so happy because I wanted to get out the house. Not that I really be at the house a lot anyway. That's the crazy part about it. Since I work from home, I'm clearly here Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Well, not 9 to 5 because I don't work 9 to 5. I work 7:30 to 4. And all I do is go to the gym and the grocery store, and then I'm back home. So, but I don't mind being in the house if I am the one who says to be in the house. I don't like being commanded to stay in the house. Now, I did go to the ER. Why did I go to the ER? Oh, because when I first took the, you see, regular twist, right? All the way down. When I did my first COVID test on that Friday, it was like I think the follow-up steps, it was like you need to go see, your healthcare provider. So let me tell you how stupid Star is. And don't laugh at me. And don't be like, what's wrong with her? Mind you, I had COVID brain, all right? I went back to Walgreens. Because I was like, yo, this is where I got the test from. The reason why I went to Walgreens, let me tell y'all why I went to Walgreens. The reason why was because my mom told me, and I researched, that they had like this medicine that gets rid of COVID. So I was like, yeah, I want that. That's me right there. That's what I want. I want that. So that's why I went back to Walgreens. When I tell y'all, I took the COVID test, walking it in like it was a pregnancy test. Like I had like, the president's baby or something. I was like, here, this is where we at with it. And my dude was just looking at me like, so what you want me to do about that? And I was like, well, I heard y'all got the medicine to, take care of this because I don't need it. I don't want it no more. I'm good. I had it. I don't want it. I'm good. He was like, oh, we don't really do that no more. We was doing that when COVID was first out. It's still here. I got it. You see my test, right? It's still here. What you mean when it was first out? What you saying? It's still out. It's still here, my dude. It ain't going nowhere. Unless humans are just going off the face of this planet, COVID is here. I feel like COVID is here to stay because you just keep catching it. Like, no matter what you do, I don't care how careful you are. I was not around anybody that I knew that had COVID. But you travel, you go to the gym, you go to work, you go to the grocery store, you go to the movies, wherever. You can have COVID and be completely asymptomatic. Understand that. You don't have to have not one symptom, and you can have COVID and not know it. And you can give it to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? In the air, contact, hand contact, you can get it. So he was like, yeah, we don't do that no more, blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right. So he was like, you should just go to, go to urgent care. All right, fine. So I went to my hospital, the one that I work at, not my actual location, but my branch, right? I went there, they checked me in. And in hindsight, I didn't have to go because I already know, luckily I got really good insurance, but they're gonna charge crazy amounts for that office visit, and it wasn't even necessary. Like, it really wasn't even necessary. They asked me what my symptoms was. I told them what was going on. I told them that I did test at home and it came back positive. And I was like, any recommendations, any medicine, anything, like, give me something. Like, you went to medical school, right? What we doing? She was like, yeah, you don't gotta do nothing. Just stay home, just chill. She was like, really, truthfully, I don't even recommend that you quarantine. What do you mean? What do you mean I don't have to quarantine? She's like, for the whole 14-day, whatever that time period is, she was like, you don't have to do that. It'll go away. She's like, you've been vaccinated? I said, yeah, I've been vaccinated, but I know the vaccine clearly don't stop COVID, which people think it does, but I'm here to tell you it doesn't. If you've never been vaccinated or if you're about to get vaccinated, please understand, being vaccinated with, from the COVID virus does not mean that you won't get it. That's not what it means. What it means is that if you do get it, the symptoms won't be as crazy and it won't last as long and you recover faster. Okay? Okay? That's what the vaccine means. It doesn't mean that you won't get it. Okay? So if you get it and you're vaccinated, don't go and just try to curse your provider out. Don't do that because you're going to look dumb. Anyway, moving on. So I was like, okay, so I was like, well, what about like medicine? What should I do? She was like, you can get anything that's like over the counter type stuff. Ma'am, I could have researched all of this online and saved the trip to the doctor. And did I have a copay? I think I did. I did have a copay. I sure did a $25 copay or $20. But I used my FSA card, so it's like free, whatever. Kind of free. It comes out of my paycheck. Y'all know how that goes. So yeah, so I went and got me some Dayquil, non-drowsy, right? I got that because I was like, okay, I'll take my medicine while I'm working. And what else did I get? Tissue. That's about it. That's literally about it. Oh, she said drink plenty of fluids. So I came home immediately and had a nice glass of wine. What happened? She said drink fluids. She didn't say what fluids. And I told my mother the same thing. Technically speaking, I was right. She didn't say drink water. She didn't say drink orange juice. She said drink plenty of fluids. Wine is a fluid, is it not? Preventative measures. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just playing. Have a sense of humor. So yeah. So no, I did not drink wine the whole time. I got, one of my friends bought me some of the shots. Not the good shots, but like the immunity shots, you know, like you get from Publix and you get from Sprouts, that kind of stuff. So I got those. I got some soup because I did not have an appetite, and which is crazy because y'all know I love to get down with the food. I didn't have an appetite. So I lost like maybe 4 pounds. Not intentionally, but I was not hungry. I did not want to eat anything. And it wasn't even because I was sick. I just did not have an appetite for nothing. So I was like, well, let me at least force myself to have some soup. So I had soup for like 2 days, and it was just like, it wasn't that it was nasty. It's just I ain't want it. I really didn't want no food, nothing. So clearly we made up for that now that we feel better. Okay, so you see, I'm still just doing the water and the leave-in conditioner. And the reason why you do water and leave-in conditioner is the same reason that you would do it on your regular hair. Because why? You want to keep your hair moisturized. That's it. That's just really all it is. That right there is what's going to keep it from getting tangled and matted and everything. You want to keep it moisturized. The same exact way that you would do your hair, right? Whether it's synthetic hair or whether it is human hair. And while we're on the subject of human hair, another reason why I didn't get it outside of the price is because I can't get behind the idea of wearing somebody else's hair. Not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. Although a wig company did reach out to me. Could we have a brand deal on the horizon? I don't know how to put a wig on. So, like all of the glue and the lace, no, so I don't know how to do that. We could just throw it on and see what happens. But anyway, yeah, I don't like the human hair thing. It's not my thing. Because there's only one of 2 ways that you get human hair, you know? One of them is a bit morbid, so we won't discuss it. The second one is somebody voluntarily gives it. However, fine, they're still alive, that's great. What kind of person are you? What are your values? What you believe in? Like, I'm taking your hair from your head, from your follicles, from your body, from your system, your thoughts, your prayers, all of that stuff, and I'm putting it on my head, on me? I don't know you like that. I don't want nothing you got transferring over to me. I want all of that energy to stay away from me. So I can't do it. So yes, give me horse hair. I trust the horse before I trust the human. I mean, a horse might kick the crap out of you, but hey, they kind of give you warning signs. They let you know, because why? They're a wild animal. So you should know that. Humans don't do that. They don't let you know if they're going to kick you. So there are a couple of pieces that I could like kind of touch up. So I'm going to show you how I touch them up. Again, they're not overly crazy, but I'm just doing it just so that I can show you guys what's tea. So what I do, you see, take one little strand. Now, mind you, see, it's not that bad. We still got a little wave to it. But how you want to keep the wave? Gel. That's it. Some people say mousse. I have mousse. I have not used mousse. Do whatever works for you. I just only used the gel because that's just the first thing that I went to. And then I just put it on the strands. That's it. And it'll pop back up. Even though it is synthetic hair, it'll pop back up. Now, if you really, really, really need a curl, and you know what I'm saying, it's just coming out dumb straight, I do these as well. I put the perm rods in. Put it here, wrap it around. Y'all know how to put on perm rods, right? Or you could use the foam ones, whatever kind of roller you want to use. That is the way that you keep the curl going, right? Like, it's not hard. And you see? And it's nice. It's nice, and you see how, look how wavy it looks now because I put the gel oil on it. And it looks nice. And I feel like you need to do, if you don't do the gel or the mousse, you at least need to make sure that you're watering and moisturizing your hair every single day. And I mean that. Every single day. Y'all know how much this costs. This hairstyle costs almost $300, okay? Some of y'all are paying $400, $500, $600. I've seen it. I'm not sure why y'all would pay that, but if you got it, spend it. Who am I to tell you what to do with your money? You know, so if you're gonna sit there and pay that much, but then you taking your hair out after 2 weeks, that's kind of a poor investment. If I may say so. It's a poor investment. So it's not something that I would be doing. Right? So yeah. So this is how I preserve them. And like I said, I think we're in week 3. Because when did I go to New York? I went to New York on the 28th. We not at the end of it. July 28th. And I got my hair done. July 28th was a Monday. I got my hair done Saturday. So 2 days before the 28th. Right? And today is now August 12th. So y'all do all that math. And, you know, we're just going to keep doing this. I don't know how long I'm going to keep them in. I'm just going to keep them in until my roots start looking raggedy. That's more so what I'm concerned about, because the bottom half of my hair, I can fix that. When your roots start looking raggedy, then it's time to let it go. All right, so those are really the only pieces that I had to kind of like touch up. You know, and then we're going to go and we're going to twist. Tonight we're twisting. Like I said, sometimes I do the 3 plaits, sometimes I twist. It just really feels, it really depends on what mood I'm in, number one, and what it needs. If I need more of a crinkle, if I need more of a definition type look, then we're going to go with the 3 plaits. But for tonight, because I told y'all that I just did it a couple of nights ago, we're just going to do the plaits, the two-strand twist. That's what we're going to do. And then I'm going to show y'all how I wrap it up after I do that. All right, so now, this is the bonnet that I use when my hair is braided. You see how long it is? Look how long, right? This is what I use when I have braids. Now, I will say, she don't have that much give. So, if you have a lot of hair, like what I got going on right now, you got a lot of braids, you might want to get one that has regular elastic in it, or you could just use a regular bonnet, right? You could use this kind right here. A regular satin bonnet. You could use that. It doesn't matter. As long as it's covered up and it's protected and your hair is braided or your hair is twisted, you'll be fine. The reason why I use the long one instead of that one right there is because when I use the long one, the hair can stay long, right? And when I use the regular bonnet, it'll bunch it up. And sometimes I don't want the bunched look. But it doesn't really matter. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not saying you gotta go out and you gotta buy one of these long ones, because you absolutely don't have to do it. All right? I've always taught y'all, use what you got. Use what you got. Now, so where's my little hair bow thing? So then, right, after we get the braid, and you only need 4. I mean, I guess it depends on how many braids you have, like how much hair you have. 4 for me is good because, like, I got a lot of braids, right? And I got a compliment today at the gym. This cute little older lady. She was like, your hair is so pretty. Oh my God, thank you. But anyway, okay. So I take my 4, right? And we just put them in one ponytail. That's it. It don't gotta be neat, nothing. You just put it in a ponytail. One ponytail, that's all you're doing, right? Okay? And then we're gonna flip it up, and then I gotta stuff all of this in here because, like I said, it don't have much elastic. I may try to look and see if I can find another one that has a you know, like more stretch, more give and everything in there, because that's what I need. So, all right, you see the hole, right? It's very self-explanatory. I'm not saying y'all are stupid. I'm just trying to show y'all what I'm doing. We shove it in there. Shove it, shove it, shove it. We shove it all in there. I bring the top up like that, right? Shove it. Just shove it in there. Shove this side in there too. Okay? It's all covered. Let me bring it back a little bit so I can see y'all beautiful people. And we tie it. That's it. Super simple. Super simple. Quick tie. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Nothing. I don't care. I don't care what the back looks like. It's not my business. And now my hair is completely covered. You see? It's completely covered. I got my shower cap thanks to my mother. She gave it to me when I was in New York. This thing is massive. Where is it? Where's my shower cap? Hold on. Oh, here it is. It's massive. Look at the size of this shower cap. Look at this. This is a shower cap, y'all. I'm talking the whole head. And she bought this for me specifically for my braids. Specifically. Because I never had one that was this big before. So obviously we fold this up so it don't get wet. Look. Look, I ain't never in my life seen a shower cap this big. I'm not getting ready to take a shower right now because I gotta finish my juice, doctor's orders. No, I'm just playing. I don't have COVID anymore. Y'all know I drink wine. But anyway, yes. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Super, super simple. Of course, this could have been done in like 5 or 10 minutes, but I was running my mouth because I was trying to tell y'all the backstory on certain things. So that's why it took a little longer. But that's how you wrap up your braids. Super simple, super easy. So I don't want to see y'all walking around with these raggedy boho braids because I'm going to say something to you. No, I'm not going to say nothing to you. But I'm going to think it. I'm going to think it. I'm going to be like, why she probably didn't watch my video. She probably didn't watch my video. That's why her hair looked like that. That's why I look kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Questionable. You spend your coin. You spend somebody else's coin. I don't care how you get your braids done. It's not my business. What I'm saying is I'm trying to teach you how to keep it. I'm trying to teach you how to keep it up, make it look pretty, right? So when you spin and you just like, ugh. And it's just beautiful and it's there, okay? How long did it take me? How long did it take me? Want to say I got to the shop, don't quote me. I want to say I got to the shop at like, I don't know, 9:30. Let's just say 9:30, right? And I probably got out of there 10, 11, 12, maybe 3 or 4. I really don't know. I'm going to show you a picture I took when I got them done. The very, very first picture that I took when I got them done. Oh, look at me and Ma. Let me show y'all. Man, she's probably gonna kill me. But you see me and Ma? That's when I just landed. Okay, where is the picture when I just got them done? Oh, here it is. So yeah, I got them done July 26th, and I was right about the time. I took this picture at 3:12. 3:12. Hold on, let me get rid of the location because y'all don't need to know where I'm at. I don't know you like that. Look at your girl. Stop playing. And you see the Cowboys? Yes. So this is when I got them done. This is how they was looking. I was definitely feeling myself. And I was like, oh, you look real tropical, real bohemian, real vibey. We love it. Yeah, so we're going to try to keep this in as long as we possibly can. Next video is probably going to be a short showing you how I style them in different ways. Even though I really don't style them too much because I just kind of like the way they look just down. Like, that's the vibe I want. You understand what I'm saying? But we love the blonde color. This is how you maintain it at night. Don't walk around here looking raggedy. Please pay attention to what I said. Super easy. Water, leave-in conditioner, maybe gel, maybe mousse. Take your pick, twist it up, plait it up, cover it up. Done. Easy. I love you. Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe.